Hey everyone, Jackie here. Today we are going to do a semi-restorative session. I say semi because we're only holding poses for about 5 minutes, but they are going to be very supported poses. And the theme for today is compassion. So we are going to need a chair. Doesn't have to be this exact kind, but it needs to not roll. A block. If you don't have a block, don't worry, we can use blankets. So you want a big stack of blankets and maybe a bolster. All right, so I'm gonna let you grab all of your equipment and then meet me on your mat. Let's find a comfortable seated position so we can get into our yoga mindset. Often we're pretty hard on ourselves and we need to give ourselves some self-compassion. So that is what today is going to be all about. So I want you to settle in and set an intent. Repeat, I am compassionate to myself several times, getting that thought into your mind. Okay, now that we've set our intention, we are going to make our way into a supported balasana or child's pose. I'm going to come onto my knees. I'm going to bring my bolster in or a stack of blankets, right? Okay. We want our knees so they're going around our stack, big toes together. We're going to fold forward, rest our arms on the mat. If maybe you don't reach here, you can always add a blanket under the arm. Make sure that your back is nice and comfy in the position you've chosen. We're going to turn our heads to one side and we'll spend about half our time here. And then we'll turn and face the other way. So this is a great place to take a moment to turn inward, knowing that you're very supported. Let's turn our heads to face the other direction now. Everything else stays the same. Let's slowly bring our torso up so we can slide our blanket, bolster, whatever pile out of the way. I'm gonna grab our block, place it on our mat. You might need to adjust height when we get there. Let's take our hands shoulder width apart, fingers spread wide, tuck the toes, lift up and back to come into a downward facing dog. We want to place the block so we can rest our head on it, so we can literally rest our mind. Let our mind rest, be calm. I will only hold this one for about a minute. On your next exhale, let's bend the knees, dropping them to the mat. Untuck those toes. We can set the block aside. All right, we're gonna bring the chair into the picture now. So here's my lovely folding chair. Okay, we're gonna take a blanket onto the seat of the chair, just to give our heads a little cushion. So we're gonna be resting our head on there. All right, let's start out. We're gonna extend our left leg under there. Right leg is bent, sole of that right foot coming to the inside of the left leg. Left arm is gonna reach under the chair, grabbing on wherever is comfortable for us. Right arm is gonna come overhead. We're gonna reach for that back of the chair. Adjust yourself in the chair as you need to get comfortable. Okay. We're creating openness here along the side body. All right, let's release our hands from our chair as we bring our torso upright. Now you have the option to turn around to switch legs, or you can move your chair. I'm going to tuck my left leg back in as I move my chair over to my right side. I'm going to extend that right leg long underneath the chair. Toes flexed, left leg bent, coming into the inside of my right thigh. Let's cultivate some space here. All right, so that right arm is going to reach under our chair. Left arm comes up, overhead, reaches toward the back of the chair as we rest our head. Try to find a place of ease and comfort here. Be compassionate to your body. If anything feels wrong, you can come on out. You could also sit on a bolster or a blanket if that helps you achieve what you're looking for today. All right, let's release our hands from the chair. We'll bring our torso back up right here. Sneak your right leg out from under the chair. We're going to turn and face our chair now. Okay. I'm going to grab an extra blanket for my hips to sit on. You can choose to or choose not, whatever. So I'm going to place my blanket here. Sit the hips on top, legs spread to the outside of the chair. You don't have to make it a big spread. And then we're going to bring our forearms onto our chair and rest our head either on your arms or the chair, whatever is comfortable. Just really going to surrender here. Okay. Compassion for ourselves sometimes means surrendering or giving up that guilt or frustration or fear, whatever is causing us to not be compassionate to ourselves. Lift our heads back up. We're going to head into our final pose of today, which is going to be a supported Shavasana. So you can keep a blanket under your hips and one up on the seat of your chair. We're going to lean back, resting our legs on the chair. Lying back on to our mats. Rest your arms at your sides or maybe on your belly. Finding a really deep release here. Maybe repeating your intention to yourself before you come to rest in stillness and silence. It's time to make our way out of our Shavasana. So let's bend those knees. Try to push our chair away a little bit. Give yourself some space or move yourself back a little bit. Tuck our knees into the chest. Maybe give a gentle rock side to side. And then roll onto your side. Take a breath or two here. And then slowly press press your way back up to a seated position. Great job. Let's seal our practice. Draw your arms up. Inhaling, scooping up all of the compassion you generated for yourself today and bringing it into your heart. I wish you a life of peace, love, and compassion for yourself. Thank you for sharing your session with me today.